Talking about being an artist out here, like you moved down from Virginia.
Yeah.
So what made you like want to come out in Tampa?
I took that leap of faith, basically, like, just, answer my call, and God said, come down here. I took that leap, and we just left everything behind and just, let them wings fly. We just did it.
Anything about, did God tell you anything in particular that really like struck out to you as something that's like, was your calling out here as far as, your artistic pursuit goes?
Not really. It was just on some, like, I go to church every, like, Sunday and Wednesday, and just getting that confirmation that made me, he was, my pastor was just speaking on, like, yeah, take that leap. And it was just a time where I met a guy out in Miami. I took the leap last January until now. So I took it to Miami, Florida first. So I had met a guy out there when I went to Rolling Loud like 2 years ago, and we kept in touch. And ever since then, he always used to tell me, like, man, whenever you're ready, just come out here. So I was just like, okay, bet. I was just waiting on the right time, and I was going through a lot of trials and tribulations, and it was just that time. It was that time. So I hit him up, and we went to Miami, Florida first. So I ended up just coming here because I'm being obedient to him. He got me moving around, so it's just like I'm just trying to figure out, like, all right, God, well, you got me going, but it's like I know there's a reason for it, and it's bigger than me. So it's like that's what's keeping me going.
I feel you. So that leap of faith, has it changed your life at all? A lot, like coming out here, big change.
A lot, changed a lot, and I feel like the leap is something we all have a problem with just doing. We want to just leave our hometown, but like I'm from VA, and it's like there's a lot of there's a lot of things going out there right now, dark energy, people dying, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's like I feel like God, chose me to just, be the one to just be an example for a lot of people back at home, and so they can look at my story and be living proof. See God work through me. So
God's like your vessel in a lot of ways, like God chose you in a way.
Chose me, yeah.
I feel you. Okay.
Sure.
So so things happen out there. Has it influenced your life in like a negative way, where you have to like make that change, kind of thing?
Yeah, it did. But
like,
it's
what kind of things like that really like change your life as far as knowing like this is your time to kind of move out of there, like negative things happening out there?
Well,
Anything
basically, I lost a friend back in before that leap. I lost a friend probably like 2 years before then. One of my close guys, like my brother.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he passed in a way that society say he committed suicide, but me knowing, I'm like, nah, he ain't that way. That's weird. So I look within that, and it made dig a little hole deeper, and it was like, oh, he died in a weird way. So it made me open my mind up, and it just opened me up, and was like, okay, this life is way deeper than what we think it is. There's a lot of things that's out here that we just they put in our face and make us program, all that type shit. Then, we gotta just understand it's way more deeper than what we, think it is. So yeah, that would really just like made me really like, okay, I gotta do this. Yeah. So him just dying just really gave me the strength to like, okay, I gotta do this right. I gotta get closer with God. I gotta just, just figure something out. Like I said, God already had this written for me. So all I had to do was just wake up, answer the call, and just listen to him. So.
Does God speak through your music in a lot of ways, you would say, since God speaks through you?
Yeah. I could say, like, when I started making music back in like 2017, 2018, and I can listen to my music now, like even that music, and be like, damn, this sound like I'm talking to myself now. So basically, I feel like around that time I was talking to my higher self. And a lot of people, I feel like a lot of artists don't even get the chance to experience that because they out here portraying some of not being themselves, but me just really just picking up the pen and talking about my life. Right when I got in there, like talking about my life, and it just brought it to like, our words are powerful, manifesting, that's all real. So when you really speak your life into your music, you really get to see it come to life. And I listen to all them songs now and be like, damn, I make timeless music, so it sound good now. So that's why I still promote them, I still put them in people's faces, because a lot of artists even just like lack with that, even just, I don't want to put out this old song. No, it's still new to a lot of people. A lot of artists really fail with that. So I'm just being living proof to show people that, man, this life, I gotta dig a little deeper, man. It's way deeper than we think it is.
So aside from God and spirituality and like a higher being, where do you get your inspiration from, or like your ideas, or your like almost like what is the catalyst for you to wanting to create maybe a new song or a new album? Where do you get like a lot of your ideas from?
Basically just looking back to where I came from, and seeing the steps and like seeing everything I've been through, actually, like that give me the inspiration. Like me just even just looking at myself, like wow, I really came from this. Now that really give me inspiration to write these songs and help other people that's that's gonna have to go through that road, especially if you want to be successful, want to follow your dreams. You're gonna have to go through the dark alley. You're gonna have to take L's. So we gotta know how to like reciprocate that energy to positive. No matter if you're going through anything, you gotta just look at it in a good way.
What about like the move out to Tampa? Anything like that big transitional period? Did something really stick out to you where you like saw this different perspective out in VA and now in Tampa? There are things that were the same, kind of came together, or different?
It's different out there. It's different, like just Florida in general, like Tampa, like VA's. It's a good vibe. That made me who I was. But when I came out here to Florida, I'm like, wow, I had to really just let a lot of beliefs, energy go, and a lot of ways of me being from there and just coming over here. Because if I would have came with that energy over here, I would have just been looking at my life like that. So when I came here, I had to look at like, okay, this really is genuine people out here. You really can meet people. You really can just be yourself. See, me being from VA, I'm like, I can't trust people. I can't trust the girl. I don't like, just carrying that negative energy with me. So it's like, but me, I always try to, keep a positive mindset, energy while I was there. So when I came here, it was just easy for me to just embrace the energy and just embrace everything that God was just gonna do for me.
So what's the creative process looking like when it comes to making your music?
I really just every day I really just be writing in my notes. Like I probably just write a bar down, or I just go through it. It's a lot of experiences, just write it down while I'm going through it. So whenever I get to making my songs, it could be easy for me to just take that bar and put it right there, like playing Scrabble, basically, like just. And then just like, all right, what I want to talk about, okay, I'll bet. So now I go through my notes and be like, okay, I can take that and put that here. Then if I get to a point where I can't use none of my notes, I think of something organically and be like, okay, I can talk about that and put it in. Like music is really like playing Scrabble and just throwing words in, just doing it that way. And I figured out a way that
find what sticks to the brain kind of thing.
Right.
I see. Okay, got you. So like when you came out here, any artists in particular, not just like from Florida, maybe just in general, that kind of made you really feel inspired, or possibly like artistically, maybe mentally?
Lil Durk, that was like my favorite artist. Like not even his negative side, his violent side, but just when he used to get vulnerable, or just talk about his life. That would really just. That was my favorite artist, and when he used to talk about everything, like just friends switching up, family switching up, and just talk about the real. I go by it. I got this brand called Everything Organic. I got it tatted, and that's what made me just realize, okay, got to keep it organic as possible. Like this meetup we just did was very organic. It was just straight like that, and I try to just keep it organic as possible, no matter how we all feel, because we all go through things and we all gotta be able to talk about this stuff. So it's like I'm just trying to be one of the ones that you can talk to me about anything. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Even with the music, I try to just throw it all out there.
It's like freedom. I feel like just like pure freedom, just having it come out there in the music and the arts.
Yeah, just let it out.
I feel like a place to express all those things.
Express it all out, because we all wish that we had people to talk to and just talk about those things. So I try to throw it all out, no matter if your friends switched up, no matter if you. Just keep going. That comes with it.
And with Durk, how do you feel about him going to jail now?
Man,
and Rocky just got out of prison.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah,
all these.
How's that shit happening?
I don't know. It's man. We just don't be knowing what these guys be really doing, and just what they be fighting behind closed doors, because they got to put on an image. So it's like it made me feel the type of way with Durk. Cause I'm like, damn. I knew he was talking. He's saying everything in the music, so it's like it's not a surprise. It's just like, damn. I can't believe you let these people get to you, but it's like, it make you understand and be like, okay, just because this guy got money, cars, and clothes, he's still just like a regular human, so he's still going through things. So it's like you can't really look at these guys we just be giving them too much energy, that we be giving them too much a godly energy, praising these people instead of just supporting them and giving them their flowers and keeping it like that. But that's a part of it. It's a part of it. So I feel like when it's organic though, and you giving somebody their flowers, it hit different. You feel me? So when you support somebody when they actually talk about something positive, that hit different. He makes good music, but he still was just saying too much, pressing record, setting himself up. These guys be setting themselves up, pressing record, and then they just saying too much. Why are you even saying that?
There's no freedom in expression in a lot of ways. Yeah. So since Durk is one of the artists you looked up to or inspired you, what do you have to say to people out there, who maybe need someone to kind of motivate them, or any kind of piece of advice you have for the people out there who are aspiring artists, or just people in general who are the consumers of music, or any art in general?
Yeah, man. Just keep going. You know, keep fighting whatever you going through. You know, keep working within, and just, you know, follow your dreams, man. Don't let the outside get to you, because it's like, you know, God put a gift in all of us. We all got the call, and we all got it. But, you know, we all go through a lot of things before we actually know what it is. So it's like we get a lot of doubts, fears, and all that stuff. But no, just keep going, and just keep pushing. Like, no matter what, just keep going. Believe in yourself. Like, no matter that person don't like it, you might still have somebody, you know, that like it. So you got to keep pushing with that. You might have a lot of people that don't like it, but you might got like a little bit people like push with that. Because the more and more you push with that, them people can grow. You feel me? Them people can grow to more people liking you. So, you know, you just gotta believe in yourself.
So keeping that barrier around you, keeping your, you know, like your psyche safe, so you can like really grow and let that seed germinate.
Because it's gonna be people that hate you regardless. You're gonna have people like that, because you got people that you grew up with, and you got people that don't like the way you. Like I said, we all fighting things inside of us. So a lot of people don't like when somebody that's confident. Why I'm not the whole time? You can work, you can be confident just like me, but they wonder, like, they be hating you because of that, or just certain things you didn't worked on with yourself, and it's like, damn, why you feel this type of way? You feel like I'm a threat. You feel like all this stuff that we can all work to build, and, you know, be that.
I feel you. Protect the castle.
Yeah.
Okay. I really appreciate that. That was really great advice. Shout out your music, man. Shout out your music.
Y'all follow me on Instagram. You know, Fly Guy Chasing, FLYGUYCHASIN. Like, you know, Fly Guy Chasing, and you can follow me on all platforms at Call Me Ton, TOINE. You know, YouTube, Everything Organic 3, Everything Organic 3. I could follow me on all those platforms. But yeah, appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, dude.
That was
You guys want to get some B-roll?